What's going on, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. Today I'm very excited. We're going to do a product review. We're going to do an install, we're going to do the benefits of, we're going to do pricing, we're going to do it all. So stay tuned. We're doing product review, jam handle. Let's go. So while I was looking around Instagram one night, I came across a page of an item called the jam handle. And after looking into it, I realized it is probably one of the greatest things ever invented for car people like me, who are very OCD about keeping their car clean and very OCD about keeping their car neat and protecting it long term. And all of that I'm going to explain in a moment. So what the jam handle is, okay? It's a little piece here that you put your fingers in and you actually physically shut the door, okay? So I'm going to install this in a minute, show you how to install it, show you what it does for the car when it's on. We're going to go through all of that, okay? But it's good for any car. And what I mean by that is this here is the 4-finger one for like bigger, heavier truck doors. But if you have a little car like the FRS or a Corolla or something, there's a 2, all right? And there's also a 3 for maybe like a RAV4 kind of thing. But we got the big boy today. We got the meaty one. This is the 4-finger to shut the big, heavy truck doors. So let's prep the area and start to install. So the jam handle is perfect for car people like me and you, the Toyota owner. And here's why. You want to preserve your paint long term, okay? You don't want to mess it up. You don't want to do anything bad to it because these Toyotas run so long, you want the truck body to last with you. So right now I'm going to show you the benefits of the jam handle. Alright guys, so we all do it. When you hop out of a car, you hop out of a truck, you always grab here to shut it or you grab here to shut it, okay? So one thing right off the bat that's going to do is it's going to leave fingerprints all over the outside of the door, okay? And now that's a pain, especially if you like to keep your vehicle clean. But the second thing it's going to do, and the stuff they don't tell you, is long term, the stuff that's on your fingertips, the dirt, the grime, the acidity in your fingers, you can actually get through your clear coat after a long time of use. That's why, to me, I feel like Tundra and Toyota owners, this matters the most to, because you have your cars for a long period of time. So with constantly doing this day after day, year after year, you start to discolor your paint right here, okay? And you don't want that. You want the body to be beautiful all the way through its lifespan. And that is why the jam handle comes into play to save the day. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do an install. First I'm going to prep it. I'll show you how to do everything. Then I'm going to do the install and show you how it works. Okay guys, so what I did, I prepped right here because this is where I'm going to put the actual handle, okay? So what you want to do is you just want to wash this area so you can get a good adhesive stick and it'll last a long time, okay? On the back of the jam handle, you get some 3M tape. So you just got to pull this off and then we're going to stick it right here, all right? So let's go ahead and do that. Again, this is the 4-finger model. For bigger vehicles like this truck, you can get a 2 and a 3. We'll go over that at the end, all right? So what I want to do here is make sure I get it right where I want it on the first try. Okay. Just give it a press. Make sure everything is on the door. You don't want to have any hanging off. Okay, so I think that was a pretty good install there. Lower the camera a little bit so you can see it. Okay. So what you want to do next is you want to make sure the door will close no problem, but don't slam it. All right, slowly close the door to make sure the clearance is there and you're not going to hit anything. So let's make sure that that happens. We'll back you up a little bit here. All right, so I'm not even going to do the test yet. We're just going to shut the door. Make sure the door shuts good. So the door shuts fine. So now I'm going to show you how this works. Now, are you guys ready to see the genius in this? Where's this been all my life? Now, instead of pushing the door here, potentially ruining the paint and getting fingerprints all over the car, you take your fingers like this in the 4 holes and you shut the door. Is that not amazing? Is that not amazing? That is the best invention ever. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get in the car and we're going to talk about pricing and some more benefits of the jam handle. All right, guys, now how cool was that? That is one of those purchases I automatically feel good about, okay? They're not expensive. It's instant gratification because now I know all I have to do is shut my door the right way with the jam handle and I never have to worry about a paint issue again down the road, fingerprints. I feel good. So I feel like my OCD is in good control right now. A couple things I want to go over one more time. So we're talking the benefits again, all right? The two we spoke about already is fingerprints and what's on your fingers getting in your paint, like the dirt, the grime. You could jam it into your paint over time, can ruin your paint, can ruin your clear coat, okay? But for me, the number one reason the jam handle is awesome is the fact that I wear a wedding ring and so does my wife. So without thinking, sometimes you get out of the car and you just push the door shut, but the wedding ring keeps hitting the car, okay? That can lead to scratches. That could pull paint right off, okay? So now that I have the jam handle, I never have to worry about that again. And that is the number one reason I'm pumped, okay? So a little bit of pricing for you real quick. If you want the 2-hole version, it's $7. If you want the 3-hole version, it's $8. And the one I just used, the 4-hole, is $9. There's also a sample pack for $20, and that's with all 3 of them, okay? Definitely something to look at. I mean, the install, you saw it took 2 seconds. We washed the area. First, you got to find an area where you want to put it. For you Tundra guys, you just put it right where I put it. Just wash the area down real quick. I just used a little water, no big deal, and then dried it off to make sure it would have a good adhesive stick, all right? And put it on, and you're done, okay? And you could smile because everything is great now. One great thing about the pricing that I want to tell you about right off the bat too is Jam Handle is giving you, my viewers, a promo code to use for 20% off the Jam Handle, all right? So when you go on the website to buy them, in the promo code section, put TD34, capital TD34, okay? So the T and the D are going to be capital 34. It's what we use on all the stuff we do when we're doing participation, things like that. I am just thrilled and just happy to have these jam handles, and I am now going to go online and buy some for the FRS, for the wife's car, for my father's Ram. I'm going to buy a lot of jam handles today because they are awesome, okay? So if you want to get in touch with Chad, who is the owner of Jam Handle, you can go on jamhandle.com. I'm sure he has an email on there and stuff like that. He's also on Instagram and Facebook at Jam Handle, okay? And he's one of those fantastic business owners that will answer you back, all right? So I just want to point out there, on the Tundra Dude channel, we don't do a 1 to 10 how much we like stuff. There's either we like you or we don't. Jam Handle is Tundra Dude approved for sure. Get over to that website, use the promo code capital TD34, and get yourself some jam handles. Save yourself 20%, okay? And that's a limited promo code, so get on there ASAP and get yourself some. You won't be sorry. I am so pumped and so happy that I got these things. So if you have any comments or questions, hit me. Comment below the video. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34. Don't forget, on Facebook and Instagram at JamHandle, the website jamhandle.com, and that's where you go to do your ordering. All right, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. So I'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of the weekend.